Good evening, Internet. Welcome back to another night of strange and scary games. I'm Mom. That's all just over my shoulder. Tonight we're going to be playing through Atama. This is a stealth horror game with puzzle elements inspired by Forbidden Siren with the sight jacking and Junji Ito with big floating heads. So if any of that sounds good to you, I hope that you enjoy. Yeah, I'm going to throw it over to Past Andrew. Thank you as always for watching. Let's get into it. New game. What do I want? Normal mode for most players. Some parts will be challenging and may take several tries, as well as planning and strategy to get through safely. Difficulty for people that do not want a challenge and want a very casual experience. Most enemies in this mode will disappear and allow you to continue, rather than causing a game over when they catch you. Let's do normal. Kaede, are you okay? Kaede, you're scaring me, and you're scaring Mom and I. Where are you? I'm fine, Tomoko. We thought you'd come home after finals. Where have you been? I had a panic attack. I wasn't feeling well. I just wanted to have some time alone. We called the university. Your roommate said you were talking about going to Aunt Noriko's village. You didn't really go there, did you? I'll be fine, Tomoko. I'll be home tomorrow. It's just that finals didn't... I've been having those hallucinations again. I just felt bad. The last letter Noriko sent me was very weird and urgent and has me worried. And she always writes us and we never even see her. I thought I'd go there and surprise her. Seriously? There's not even regular trains that go there. They're like weird ones that have cargo and you have to basically hitch a ride. That's why Mom never goes. That's not why. I know Mom thinks Noriko is crazy, but when I was little, when you were a baby, Noriko was nice to me and talked to me about things I can see. I guess I panicked. It just felt like she always talked about the family curse, and it's stupid, but I want to talk to her, just see her. You don't really believe in family curses, do you? I don't know anymore. I have to go. The train is about to depart. Is everything okay? And I know the heirloom Noriko mentioned probably isn't anything. Is there even cell phone service there? Will you even be able to get back? Kaede, are you there? Are you on the train? Please answer. Kaede, Mom called the police. We don't know where you are. Isn't your graduation ceremony next week? You didn't really go to the village, right? Did something happen at school? Mom told me to tell you to forget about Noriko and whatever she told you about the visions. Mom told me to tell you please forget the heirloom and come home. Kaede, please. Please answer. Please answer. Kaede? It's dark. What am I doing? There wasn't this was an extremely uncomfortable train ride, but at least I'm here. Would this be better with mouse and keyboard? This might be a mouse and keyboard game. Won't budge. When reading a journal entry, you can press T to toggle the background image on or off. Kisaragi Station Update, April 14, 2011. Attention. In response to the tsunami in Iwate Prefecture, the Minister of Railways has decided that routes to outlying areas will be temporarily reduced to twice weekly in order to repurpose trains for relocation efforts and disaster relief. Thank you for your understanding and sacrifice in these troubled times. The notice has faded with time. It seems like the station has been neglected for the past 8 years. Sorry. Where are we going? Groundskeeper's note. I'm so sorry. I lost my spare key. I must have dropped it somewhere around the other side of the main gate. I promise to replace the locks to make sure no one can get in as soon as I can. So we're looking for a spare key. I'm guessing you don't open. It is locked from the other side. Hello from the other side. Doesn't look like it has been used in years. It is empty. I can't believe people are living like this. I haven't seen any people yet. I don't know if people are living like this. Nothing? Secrets? No secrets. Something back there. Parking? You shouldn't have. I just saw a shadow or something. But I don't know if I was intended to see a shadow or if it was the game, like, bugging out. Packet of UFO flyers. Strange sightings have been seen in the skies above Kisaragi. They float overhead, way up in the sky. They are often found hiding behind clouds and appearing at dusk. But what are they? Well, everyone has their theories. Government drones, foreign invaders, or the more superstitious believe them to be vengeful spirits. However, you, dear reader, and I know the truth. They are out there. Please, if you have any information and an open mind, please contact me. Aliens? My head, I'm getting another vision. Use your abilities, right-click to see through their eyes to help avoid them. Use left scroll wheel to cycle through views and right-click to stop gazing. I don't know where this is. Oh, that's cool. They're heads. They're like floating heads. Factory condemnation notice. Unfit for human occupancy. Use of or occupation of this building is dangerous and unlawful. Trespassers will be prosecuted to the full extent of the law, April 5th, 2011. Is that what all of these are? Seems like it, yeah. And we can't see the heads, right? There's the balls. Drunkard's notes. They think they know me. that I'll just lie here and let them take it all. It's mine. It's all I have left. If they're going to take my livelihood, then I'll take everything from the factory. I deserve to have it anyway, and I won't let it go. Just you watch the way they look at me, all puffed up, heads swollen on their own self-importance. Just you wait. Okay, so there's one that, like, cycles through here. So let's stop. So this one is off to the right, it seems. I don't know where I'm going, but let's run. Is it going to turn around? This one goes a long way. I wonder where I'm supposed to take this one. It seems like I can run across in front of the van, probably. So I'm in this little thing on the left here. Oh, you can see them. Cool. Is there anything over here? Doesn't seem like it. Can I go through here? So it's going to turn around. Can I see myself? I cannot see myself. Where am I going? Attic letter. The trains haven't come for a week now, and my gut is empty, and I'm starting to get really sick. Withdrawals are worse than they say. My head is spinning. I can't keep any food down. Hallucinations are starting, I swear. The other day, I saw this lady's head just pop off and start floating away. I need help. You gotta help me. It seems like the UFOs people were seeing were heads. So as soon as it passes by, I'm going to run back over there. Oh, it saw me. Where am I? Okay. So it's going that way. Surprised it saw me all the way over there. Whenever it passes back to the right, I think we go that way. Come on. So how are you guys doing? Luckily, they don't have ears and they can't hear us, which is convenient. Grab it. I should take this key with me. Tried to jump scare me. I unlock it with the padlock key. Letter to Kaede. Kaede, I had a vision you came to our terrible town. I am so sorry. The Ascended are coming, and I fear for you. I hope I get a chance to meet you at the train station, but I don't know how much time is left. I was never able to have children of my own, and sometimes I think I'd have made a terrible mother, but I always loved seeing you when I visited. The family heirloom is here in town. I've left it for you in the shrine. I know you secretly think I am a crazy old woman, too used to the old ways. Your parents made that no secret, but you were always kind to me. If you have the heirloom, it might protect you. The train won't come, but maybe there's still a way out. I love you always, Aunt Noriko. Kaede gets a vision. It means she has gained a new list of eyes to gaze through. So this one just sits in a corner? This one has its eyes closed, apparently. This one is camping. Okay. I'm worried about the one that is camping. The other one seems... manageable. What is this? Oh, it's just a light. Where is this red? So it's over there. So there's one in that shack right there. And it doesn't appear to look away. Let's run. Crumpled letter to blacksmith from carpenter. Daichi, I understand that you're still in mourning. If it had been my child, I don't know what I'd do. But this is a matter of business. The axe you made me took a month to the axe you made me took a notch the first time I used it, and I need lumber. May Osama is demanding the roofs be fixed by the end of the month, and I'm only halfway through building the scaffolding. I left the axe in the woodshed next to your workshop. Please, at your earliest convenience. Jiro. So the axe is over here. I swear that small jingle from the bell next door drives me insane. Every night, whenever the wind blows, it chimes incessantly and I can't sleep. No matter how I cover my ears, it feels like it is so deafeningly loud. How do I get the axe if the baby is there cooing? Can I see the baby? There it is. Can you guys see it? You can kind of see it. You never even had children, you goddamn outsider. What would you know? To hell with you, and to hell with your axe. I've sharpened it now, and if you really want it back, just show your face to me, and I will show you how sharp it is. Jiro's journal. There's something wrong with this place, just something off about the way everyone acts here. I know beggars can't be choosers, but everyone here just freaks me the hell out. I'm supposed to be fixing the roofs for Mayo-sama, but if I confront Daichi about my ex again, I think he really might kill me. I'm boarding up the hole in the shack for my own safety. I'll stick to my tent and my space and do the best I can for Mayo-sama and just forget about everyone else. I have no idea how we're supposed to get the axe. Chimes? Where are these chimes? Does everyone here just live in shacks? It doesn't seem like a very good living situation. Yeah, I hear you. Let's wait for it to turn around again. Yeah. Where are these fucking chimes? There's so little that I can interact with. Can't jump. Oh, there's a chime. Does it stay like that? Got the axe. For some reason, I can't stand holding it. The head of the axe snapped off. Jiro's journal, May 23rd, 2019. I can't take this anymore. Why did I ever come here? I tried to board a train and get out, but there was not a single person at the station, and yet I still felt like something was looking at me. I've never felt anything like it. Piercing. What the hell is going on? I feel like I can't even leave. Like I'm in a prison with all these monstrous people. I have to talk to Mayo-sama. He is a good and benevolent man. I know he can make things better for me, but the residential district is blocked off from us. I'll have to use my ladders to sneak in. Ladders. I see. Is there anything over here? Sleeping head is over here, it seems like. Timeline of Kisaragi. 1883, as part of the Meiji government's efforts to spread Shinto, Kisaragi Shrine is constructed and a humble town forms around it. 1938, ongoing efforts to expand the railways lead to the creation of Kisaragi Station. 1939 to 1969, the railways lead to various industries coming to Kisaragi and opening factories as well as a mine. 1970, young entrepreneur Mayo moves into town and makes plans to create a large manor right in the middle of town. Mayo Manor is finished and becomes a tourist attraction. Mayo purchases additional land, including the mine, which was shut down in 1998. The earthquake and tsunami lead to substantial damage to the railways and result in resources being diverted to other places. The town population plummets to less than 1,000 as the factories close and those with the means get out. Many that remain in town live in destitution, and the factory district becomes a shanty town. Mayo reopens the mines, bringing us back to prosperity. Where is the sleeping one? It sounds like it's in there. All right, let's go take the ladder, I think. Can't see in there, of course. Addict's ravings. The doctor doesn't believe me. No one does. But I swear if I just concentrate, I can see what other people see. The blacksmith staring at his son's shrine. The old woman pleading with her grandson to drive them out of town. But also, something flying, like way high up. I have never felt like this before. I've gone through withdrawal before, but this has never happened. Never. Just a couple more days. If I can get through just a couple more days of this, maybe this will all stop. Everything's just a little bit shiny. I wonder if that's an intentional choice. I gotta imagine that this is like what the devs intended. It's honestly not a bad look. I think that it works for this style. That's the ladder. There's a head over there. What? Where did it come from? I didn't see that one before. You little bastard. I think that I've been misreading the area that it's looking. Okay, so that's the ladder. Skill issue, to be honest. There's a sleeping one. I want to be very, very quiet. Okay. You can use the number keys while gazing to quickly jump between the sight of enemies without having to cycle through them all. I must reach Mayo-sama's manor without being seen. I know I'm not supposed to be here after curfew. They're all still out and about. I'll have to plan my route carefully. For some reason, I feel safe in here for now. Perhaps it is because of the Ofuda. This Ofuda makes me feel safe. Maybe this is a good place to hide and plan my next move. So this one is patrolling. But I don't know where the patrol is. I think I just saw the Ofuda over there. Yeah. Okay. So that one's patrolling. Where's this one? There's another baby. So there's 2 patrolling. There's another food over there. Is this the first one again? There's 4. There's 5. That's 2. Okay, there's more than I thought there were. So that's the one that we can see. Is that a human skin? That's from where the head popped off, isn't it? This one is flying. There's the car. This one is flying. There's the car. This one is flying. It goes overhead. There's the baby. So there's 6 of them in this one. I don't know where I'm going, which makes this dangerous. Doctor's clinical follow-up, March 28th, 2019. Thank you for coming to see me as soon as you weren't feeling well. Baruto-san? It is with some humility that I must admit I cannot find what is causing your skin condition, and ever since our phone troubles, I cannot get a proper referral. That said, I've ruled out scleroderma, and whatever is causing your skin to tighten doesn't seem immediately distressing from a health concern. As we've said, you do look years younger. As soon as the train arrives, I think a consultation in the city hospital might be warranted. Try not to worry. I think it will all be okay. What might not be is the notes stop suddenly, and you check the other side, but there's no more writing. I know that there's one over there. I see... Is this the one that flies past me? God, they're almost bumping into each other. Oh, shit. So we can follow this one around. Luckily, while they can see, they can't hear, so... Dun, 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 dun. it's going to see me. I can't. Okay. We did it. Doctor's clinical follow-up. Thank you for coming to see me as soon as you weren't feeling well. Tomo-san? I must humbly apologize and say that I've been going through my textbooks to no avail. Whatever is causing your facial discomfort isn't something that I'm totally familiar with. I know that's not what you want to hear from a doctor, and I know it's not what I'd like to tell a patient, but I don't see any cause for serious health concerns. And if the blasted phones come back or with the next train, you might want to take a trip to make an appointment with a licensed dermatologist. Regrettably, the note stops suddenly, and you check the other side, but there's no more writing. Alright, so I know that there was one. Not you. Not you. Not you. So 3 and 4 are the ones that I'm concerned about right now, I think. No? Okay, 5 goes. No. I'm confused. I thought that there was one that looked at the Ofuda. Is there not? Going forward, whenever you make a delivery, put it behind the barricade around the corner of the yard and then ring the bell. Corner of the yard. Don't see me, don't see me. Alright, what did I do? Alright, 4 is distracted now. I know that there's one over here, but I don't know which one it is. Is it 3? No, it's not 3. Alright, it's 4. Doctor's clinical follow-up, April 9th, 2019. Thank you for coming to see me as soon as you weren't feeling well, Takugawa-san. I hope you don't mind me saying, but I look forward to examining your body in detail again. Your skin condition, I shouldn't say this, is not unique, and many of the people in the village have talked to me about it. Some kind of epidemic, but everyone I've seen is in good health otherwise. Nothing to fear. It tightens the skin, makes you look young and beautiful. You know it never... The note stops suddenly, and you check the other side, but there's no more writing. Huh? Oh, damn it. Three and four are being assholes right now. Thought I went too early. Where's next? Where am I going? Where am I going? I think I've gotten past 2. I don't think I need to worry about 2 anymore. Which one is that one? I don't know which one that one is. Yokai Report 52. Nukakubi? This week's yokai highlight is the Nukakubi. By day, these angel spirits look like anyone else and are able to blend into society and manipulate those around them. However, at dusk they are able to sate their thirst for blood by detaching their heads and searching for prey. It is said that their blood-curdling scream can incapacitate with fear before they fly down and drain their prey's blood. Their origin is unknown, but speculation is that they were humans who were afflicted with a curse. There is no known cure, and because they have been known to pass down the curse, the only treatment is to end their suffering. Thanks again, readers. Next week for Yokai Report Volume 53, we will be covering the Raiju, beastmen with the power to control thunder. I saw a YouTube short the other day about how one of the most popular Halloween costumes in Japan is Chinese vampires. For whatever reason, they have chosen Chinese vampires. Okay, that's not the right one. I saw one there, didn't I? Is this it? No, that one's too early. I'm scared because I saw one up there, but I don't know which one it is. Is this one it? It seems like it, yes. Okay, that's the shack where I am. So I should be okay to go. Ah, shit. I did not realize there was a baby there. Run away from the baby. Run away. All right, where are we? This one. This is a long section. All right, this one passes. For that one to pass. God damn it. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. Fuck out of here. What's with the boat? Damn it. All right. So that's the baby. All the way down at the other end. Let's wait for it to come around. Do I go straight across? Doctor's clinical follow-up, April 13th, 2019. Thanks for seeing me. Methadone is not something we administer in a town like this. I don't think the apothecary even has it on hand. But in the meantime, I recommend Librium to help you with opiate withdrawal. It could work. It does for liquor. I know your hallucinations are vivid, but that is common with withdrawal. I'm surprised health is any concern of yours whatsoever, given the life you've led. I've written you a prescription, but if you are serious about turning your life around, turning your life and work around, get to Mayo-sama and get a job digging up or working the ore. There is still hope for you, but not for long. I never got that note on the bridge. I wonder if that's important. This isn't the right guy, is it? I thought 5 was the one. Yeah, 5 is the one that goes that way. Okay. We're going to wait for 5 to pass by. We're going to try to avoid the baby. You can totally see me there. Yep. did it. Doctor's clinical follow-up, April 14th, 2019. Thank you for seeing me, Noriko. I know our examination was short, and I've administered analgesic for the headaches you get at looking through the eyes of the Ascended. It is so wonderful, and maybe this is psychosomatic, but I think I'm seeing it too. The blood vessels in my eyes are strained, and it could cause the blood vessel to burst. A doctor needs his eyes, but it's so beautiful. But a doctor needs his eyes, but it's so beautiful. A doctor needs his eyes, but it's so beautiful. The note continues on like this, including the backside. All right, something's going on with the doctor. Do you move? Doesn't seem like you move. All right, there's 5 of them this time. These ones are all looking through windows. So 4 seems like the one that we need to be most worried about. Right there. Is that a head? It's not a head. What is that? Oh, it's a motorcycle. Are the Ascended looking at their past lives? What is that? Offering box. I pick up the strangely large coin with the number 4 on it. A strange coin, part of a set. What does this button do? Did that change? No, it didn't. Have I been missing coins? Have there been coins at the offering boxes? Can't do anything with the locker. Don't want to go that way. What am I doing here? Engineer Kintaro's diary, January 6, 2019. I want to trust in the new order, the new way, but this is absurd. The year we live in. If my Osama desired a remote switch to open the door, there are electronics that do this. But to engineer all of it with counterweights and gears, and then destroy the schematics. I did, but I can't let it all go. And not to mention the controls for the fountains inside are located outside. Why does it even need to be tied to the Shishi Odoshis at all? Why have them be inside? What possible reason for such a convoluted setup? And what does he intend to hide in this tower that's so important to lock up? The door is locked, but there doesn't seem to be a keyhole. What's a Shishi Odoshi? So these two are looking at the same room from different angles, it looks like. No, they're different rooms. 1, 2, 3. I don't know where the 4th one is. see. What about you? Did it. I don't really want to go up there with the head. It's a bull. Go away. Blacksmith Daichi's reports. This ore is terrible, if we're being frank. It's soft. I mean, not the worst, but I can't imagine it being used in a machine or anything. Doesn't seem safe. Makes me dizzy and nauseous to work with. But funnily enough, it seems to calm Toshio when he is crying in his crib after I come home after working with it. Well, the gong is made, and Mayo paid handsomely for me to make it. Destroy the cast I created and the schematics he gave me so that it is done. I need to lie down. So the ore is making the blacksmith like aggro, which is why he got so mad at the axe. I could ring this with the mallet in the corner of the room. Is that permanent? Can I go? Made Ayumi's journal, May 10th, 2019. I wish I had the courage to ask Mayo-sama to have someone else do it. How pathetic am I that I can't even collect well water? Every time I go to fetch water, I hear strange noises from down below, almost like something breathing underwater. One time I saw a blinding blue light shining up from one of the vengeful spirits. I swear it is real, but the doctor insists it is in my head. In a way, I wish I could believe it was just me, but I know there's something happening down there. Do not enter the manor grounds under penalty of death. Keep out. Look at him. Mouth breather. Hey, we got a new area. Fortunately, that doesn't really help me because I don't know where these are. Gardener Yamato's musings. I do miss being able to tend to the courtyard the courtyard whenever I want, but I know Mayo-sama will let us out again once the betrayer fesses up, and personally, I have my suspicions. Regardless, it is nice to always have Mayo-sama by me when I'm in the courtyard now. That said, he does often make me leave for a few minutes, and then I hear a strange noise, and then nothing until he comes back sometime later, before allowing me to return to my work. I hope to someday earn his trust to the point where he will not need to hide this from me, but I understand that I am not worthy of it yet. Of course it is headless. Birds won't budge. All right, this one seems safe. It's locked from the other side. I don't have the key to open this door. How do I get around now? You're a door, aren't you? Okay, then. Three. Okay. Hashtag knowledge. Where am I going? Damn it, too early. Ring, 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 ring. Recipe list for Mayo-sama's guests: 1 slab of ribeye, 1/8 teaspoon of salt and black pepper, 2 tablespoons of soy sauce, 2 teaspoons of Worcestershire, 3 tablespoons of white wine, 2 garlic cloves, 1 tablespoon of butter, 2 tablespoons of olive oil, 2 teaspoons of special ingredient. For servants, half a cup of rice, 3 tablespoons of special ingredient. Key. Don't turn all the way around. All right. Key doesn't fit this door. It's too risky to touch the bell right now. Is this 2? It seems like 2. This is 1. Got it. Does 1 turn around? One does not appear to turn around. How do I... I unlocked it. Chef So's diary page. I have I've never been so angry, disgusted, and ashamed. After everything Mayo-sama has done for us, to think that one of us would betray his trust makes me want to throw up. The fact that I don't even know who it was makes me distrust all the other servants. Years and years of service, now I have to be grouped in with the sort of mongrel who would steal the key to Mayo-sama's tower. That being said, I cannot deny that I feel a great deal in pride that he has chosen to still allow me to leave the servants' quarters and still cook for his guests. He even entrusted me with the servants' quarters key to come and go as I please. I hope he knows that I am not like the others. Game saved. Is there going to be one this way? Let's board it up. There's not going to be one this way. Got it. What are you? Just stains? Weird. Can't do anything with that. I can't open these. That's one. It's getting out of hand. Now there are two of them. So zombie head and bloody head. Zombie head has longer pattern. Bloody head is there. Does bloody head just stay there? That's not fair. Note from the apostate. Months, years, and for this, the ascended, they are huge, they are imposing, but they aren't even animals, they are mindless. This is what Maya wanted. Them? Look upon them, you fools. They are not gods. They are not enlightened. They are monsters. The ones in the mines are even worse. What were we even working toward all this time? I'm going to take a quick break. I will be right back. So that was one. One is locked in. Two is the zombie head. Damn it. Alright, I think I know the gimmick now. Too early. Go away. I hate that for me. There are four of them? Close it. Alright. understanding the timing on this one. I got it really well the first time, but now it's not working for me. All right. So, number one. Where you at? It's funny that it gets caught up on the corner there. Lock number one in. Number two. Do I need to get that coin? It's probably just a challenge coin, right? So I probably don't need it. So I think that the next time it goes back, we can lock this one in. But then there's number 4, which I haven't seen yet. All right. Pick up the strangely large coin with number 5 on it. So this one is sleeping. So we need to be very quiet, okay? Thief's Journal, March 26, 2019. If I had known that bastard would lock us all in here just because I stole this key, I would have just run away. Of course I wanted to steal from his tower before I break away and start anew. Who cares? Look at this manor. He has more wealth than everyone else I've ever met combined. They all act like us being locked here is normal. Can't explain the hold he has over everyone. Is it really just their greed? At this point, I genuinely think I might die here. He is giving us less and less food, and I can tell there's something strange in it. And he even said that we won't need food anymore soon, and yet everyone else just keeps smiling. So key? All right, that was fun. Let's not do it again. I unlocked it with the key. Game saved. Game saved. Oh, what fresh hell is this? No, don't turn around. This is number 3. Yes. Panopticon Bob over here. No 4. So I just want to wait until he goes down, and then I should be safe. Mayo's journal. It is hard to believe that after all these years of sacrifice and completely dedicating myself to my works that the end is finally nearly here. Truth be told, when I started, in spite of my outward appearance, inwardly I had my doubts. But every time I saw the admiration in the eyes of townspeople, I was reassured that I would succeed. My only regret is knowing that despite everyone's hard work, I know not everyone will be able to join me, but I will never forget that they all made all of this possible. Soon I will arise, and with me so too shall the worthy. Statue head extremely heavy. I can barely move while carrying this. The books are a mix of stories about yokai, business how-to guides, and old medical journals. He has bars of gold just laying around while people live in the shantytown. So I can't run with this, but it seems to be... Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. Where's the head? So no head? Excuse me? No, I don't accept that one. Anybody else getting a little dizzy? Twirling, twirling, twirling towards freedom. Damn it. Fuck you. All right. Damn it. Too early. Over here. Okay, what's his actual movement pattern? He goes counterclockwise until he hits that, and then he turns around and goes clockwise. So what am I actually looking for here? He does a half circle, it looks like. Don't go yet. He turns around. have gone. He's way up there. Damn it. Thought he had turned around. All right. Panopticon Pete. Panopticon Pete goes by. Holding screen, Fred should be coming. Now we're waiting for Half Moon. I think I'm on the wrong cycle. Nope, got it. Wait for Panopticon to go back up. It's going to turn around. Part 3. It's stuck, but I imagine it's used to control the statue and the ladder. Going down into the mine. They call it a mine. Mayo's Research Note 1. Even before the transformation takes hold, it would seem subjects tend to develop a fascination to certain noises, in particular chimes and any form of metallic clings. They have a sense of childlike wonder and obsession over these sounds. For this reason, I had a gong created from the sacred metal, to test their reaction to the metal's vibrations. It was a beautiful sight to behold as the sound of the gong brought about jubilant exaltation. Unfortunately, the state of absolute bliss left them as incapacitated, so I had to lock it away. Jiro's final notice. I believed in you. When everyone else treated me like an outsider, you made it clear that I had purpose here. You made me have pride in my meager living. I thought your wealth was a reward for your benevolence, but now I have seen you for what you really are. A monster, a lunatic, and a charlatan. Then again, perhaps you are so delusional you actually believe your own bullshit. You sold us all out for your own glorious future, but I won't be a part of it. At least this one final act I can take into my own hands. Oh. Big head. Bones. Key. Hidden note. Kaede. I've recovered the family heirloom and found a way to escape from this prison. Unfortunately, it would seem the heirloom is perilous in this place. The only way out for me is through the sewers. I will lock the door behind me so I am not pursued, but this key should allow you to follow. The worst is yet to come, but I know you will make it through, for I have seen a wonderful future for you. Stay strong. There's a baby head in the cage. It's got a whale tail? That's weird. Mayo's research note 2. The procedure appears to affect every subject in subtly or sometimes drastically different ways. Some seem to develop animal-like qualities, but I have not reached any definitive conclusion on why that is. From the extensive testing I have done using different quantities, it would seem the best results come from slow and continuous ingestion over a long period of time. I wish there were a faster way, but the results from the tests on my servants show they will not be usable, the worst of which I have moved to the mines below. This rock feels unnatural to the touch. It vibrates slightly, like something inside of it is moving. Mayo's lamentations. It doesn't bother me when they scream and cry and wail. I prefer that they wouldn't, but I understand it is a painful process. The one thing that truly breaks me is when they beg me to stop. The fact that despite all their posturings, when the time comes to prove they are not really devoted. What depresses me isn't the fact that they don't believe in me. It is that they are giving up in such a wonderful future for nothing. Sometimes I sit here and just think about these souls that are too weak to ascend and mourn. But with a little help from my record player and my little companion, I am able to cheer up and remember that so many others will join me. Yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how I got here. Fudge. Don't like that. I thought something was going to be chasing us. I don't know which way to go. Mad ramblings. They howl. They know the secrets, the paths winding and weaving through the dark places of the world. They have seen horrors, felt the prickles of sinister things crawling, breathed in the putrescence of rotting foundations of the human race. They will be here to devour what is left when we are all meat and worms. They know. There are only 2 of them? It's got like an anglerfish thing. So this one appears to be looking where I want to go, which is bad. But I don't know where it is. Okay, I thought this was a desk, but it's not. Warning about the light. Kaede, stay out of the light. Noriko. Stay out of the light. Damn it. Okay, so number 2. Number 2 is like very on the move. Excuse me? What? What? Okay, number 1 is moving. For some reason, it wasn't the first time I came through here. Maybe it was just staring at something. I thought I was just focused on number 2. So let's hang back here. What is this path it's taking? Okay, that's the room with the thing in it. Is it gonna come? Yes, it is. Okay, it didn't see me. Why did it turn around? This is annoying. So it goes down into this room. And it stops and turns around. Okay, it goes to the right. This is the room it was staring at when I first saw it. Try this way. This doesn't seem to be anything. Can I hide out here? I know I'm breathing in whatever these particles are. So it turns to the right. Then it turns to the left. Now it goes straight. No, it goes to the left. Oh, it turns around completely. Okay then. Shit. Miner's notes. The working conditions in this mine are untenable. There's barely any lighting, frequent cave-ins, and hell, there's even a giant hole leading down to a deeper level. After someone died falling down it, they put up one tiny wooden barricade. Not to mention I can tell the noxious fumes from whatever the hell it is we're mining are getting to me. I regularly see things I know are impossible. 16-hour days where I push one on through sheer delirium. I genuinely appreciate Mayo giving us this opportunity after the factory's closed, but I'm not sure this is better than rotting away in destitution in the shanty. Pick up the strangely large coin with the number 6 on it. I don't know where I am in relation to it, so I'm worried. Well, now I know. Come on, Kaede. That's how Kaede died. Oh no. Kaede. I knew you would find your way here and fulfill our family destiny. I know it is too late for me, and unfortunately the heirloom is powerless here. All you have to do now is get out of this horrible town. Once you're out of its influence, the heirloom will protect you. I know you can do this. Farewell, my niece. Last message. Obtained the heirloom. Heard her final plea. Can we take a gold bar as well? we going? Run! Run, Kaede, run! Faster! Hi, Grandma. Not Grandma. Hi, Aunt Noriko. What big teeth you have. There's only one that we can see. Is it? I'm guessing that's Mayo. What's up, buddy? How you doing? Feel good about your life decisions? Anyway, I'm just gonna hit the old dusty trail. Can't go this way. Can you, like, not look at me while I'm doing this? Weirdo. Where am I actually going? Where go? What to? Up here? Pick up a strangely large coin with the number 7 on it. It is finally nearly over. That arrogant fool is looking down on us all and truly thinks his plans are coming together. All the while, everything is actually going exactly as I planned. She has done an admirable job. I truly feel bad for this ruse, but it is necessary to avenge you, my beloved. I must leave now and prepare. This will be my last time visiting you, but soon everything will change. Who's that? Somebody outsmarted the dude? Kisaragi News, final issue. On behalf of Armada staff, consisting of myself and my son Ryotaro, Ryotaro. I would like to take this opportunity to thank our readers. I had a crisis of conscience decades ago and moved to this hamlet with my wife many years back. I have made no secret of my concerns around Mayo's so-called entrepreneurship, and although many of my compatriots find his ambition inspiring, well, I truly hope for your sakes that they will prove me wrong. Mayo's requests that archival copies of this paper be destroyed are disheartening. Is the record of what our town once was really, truly to be cast away? Were we nothing before him? Are we to be nothing after? Is our history just prologue to our strange worship of him? Was my family's work for naught? As I said, I do hope I am wrong, but just as strongly I hope that we will all come to our senses. Minor reprimand. Mr. Watanabe, I understand that the mines are isolated and down there your ears can play tricks on you, but we are not children. We do not leave our posts in the middle of the workday because we are scared of the dark, and we certainly do not leave Mayo-sama's property behind regardless of what you think you heard. You will be docked your wages for the missed work, and I suggest that you retrieve, on your own time, the pick and shovel, as well as the extracted ore, or we will have to take further measures. Good day, Sayuchi? Yeah, I see you. Creeper. Game saved. There's 3 of them that we have to worry about. I don't know where I'm going. Oh, it saw me. That was not a good hiding space. Game saved. Shrine closure notice. The shrine is closed indefinitely. With Mayo-sama, we no longer have need for this idolatry. Given the unfortunate death of the former shrine groundskeeper, Orochi, and given the hysterical state of his widow is in, I will hold on to the key. If there is any legitimate reason that entry to the shrine of the forest, to the shrine or the forest beyond it is needed, reach out to me. My home is in the back corner of the village, but before the graveyard. I hate that for me. Kaede, go! Oh, invisible wall. I see. They saw me. Didn't both see me? Alright, let's try that again. Maybe less bad this time. Where is 3? There's 2. Where did 3 come from? You can just come through the invisible wall. Why wouldn't you be? Where am I going? Is this where I'm going? It's 3. Where's 2 at? Note on the innkeeper's door. Don't open this door, and I'd recommend you find shelter yourself. I'm safe in here, and I'm not leaving or letting anyone in. I have food and clean water. I will come out when things are safe. Please take care of yourself. Yeah, that seems to have worked out well for you. Last will and testament. On the eve of my execution, I have once again asked clemency for my son Ryotaro. I recant all of my transgressions against Mayo-sama and beseech the town to exile my son and put him on a transport train out of town. Anything he wrote was at my behest. Please do not punish him for the sins of his father. I beg you. You destroyed the paper. I left my life in the big city to help a small town, and all of that is gone. I accept that as just punishment for Mayo-sama, whose forgiveness I can only dream of. Spare Ryotaro, please. He only helped with typesetting and the occasional errand. This is my only request. Hidden letter to Ryotaro. I can only leave it to fate or God or something that you find this, Ryotaro. It was only later in my life that I decided a man needed to stand for something, and I set off from Kyoto to find a new home, a new start. I gave up money for principle, and I was totally wrong. I am to die, and I am only hopeful, somehow, that you escaped, but I can't even know. The only thing I do not regret in life is you, but I do regret not following the masses. There is no point in fighting or raising your voice against the crowd you know is wrong. It only led me to my untimely end. Where is this house? Collect the shrine key. Join the rebellion. If you're reading this, then you have had a friend or loved one go missing recently, some of them in the night without a trace. Others were seen going into Mayo's estate and never came back out. We need to band together to rescue them. If you see this and want to join, let the thumbnail on your left hand grow long. That way, in a few weeks, we will be able to identify each other without drawing attention. We must be careful. Mayo's eyes and ears are all around us. Do not pass this message on unless you are absolutely sure of who you are giving it to. And we must keep our numbers small as to not become obvious. When you are done, make a mark at the bottom of this page. If you receive this message and it has 9 or more marks, do not pass it on. Burn it. We will not let this tyrant take any more innocent lives. The note has 3 marks at the bottom. Sayuchi to Mayo. Mayo-sama, it hurts me to inform you that I have received evidence that there are traitors among us. I have intercepted an anonymous incriminating correspondence from some Mongols. Although they did not reveal their identities and have tried to be cautious, the idiots have said they will grow out their left thumbnail to identify one another. I suggest we bide our time and keep an eye out and slowly deal with the problem one by one. Sayuchi. Alright, they're both moving again. thought she saw me for a second there. All right. Doing pretty good. You can still see me. There's a strange force keeping me from opening the door. Why does this feel like a boss arena? I saw that. Backpacker's Draft. What's up, explorers? I could not wait to tell you about Kisaragi. Undiscovered gem does not even begin to describe this vista. I have never ever seen such wonderful temples and shrines. There's a manor garden that is so huge, I cannot believe this place is off the map. Parts of it might have to do with the fact that the electronics don't work well here. Could swear I had an extra battery pack charger, but my phone died and it's empty, so drafting this the old-fashioned way in my day planner. Haha. Going to detail some of my findings as I go, explorers. The heirloom is glowing brightly. Now that I am far enough away from the town, maybe I can channel its powers to help me escape. Unleash the power of the heirloom on an enemy by pressing space while gazing through their eyes. So that stuns them for a bit, huh? I need to know where the stationary one is. There's the stationary one. The heirloom needs time to recharge to be used again. This is some intense music. Which one are you? Damn it. It's a lot of heads. Nine heads, not counting the big one. Where am I going? Where's the one in the courtyard? I just did. Give me a tooltip for a thing I just did. There he is. Number 5. How long does that last? Backpackers annotated map. I haven't seen a single person in the past few days. There's no food, there's just dirty standing water, and it tastes awful. I can't understand it. My compass is working as far as I can tell, but you head due east, you land back here. You head northwest, back here. Follow the river. It's like you get discombobulated and end up in the bamboo forest. It can't be happening. You should just be able to walk out, but here we are. What? Seven. Oh no. That's not a good sign. There we go. All right, so I think we want to stun 3. And then we wait and we stun 5. And then we go through and we stun 7. Oh, da-da-da-da-da. Five. Nice 5 being difficult. Again. Damn it. Which is the rotating one? Is that 8? So that's 7. It's got to be 8, right? You see me? then 9 is around the big head. 9 and 10 are both around the big head. So I'm not sure how I'm supposed to get past both of them. Eventually 7 will go away. I can't quite say I woke up sometime later. It was like I was just there, outside, in a version of Kisaragi with thin, hungry-looking people shambling about, in the tunnel one moment, outside the next. I wandered along the train track, shoulders slumped. My phone had no battery, and I had nothing to eat or drink for what felt like a whole day. I looked back in the direction of Kisaragi and had a vision, the town once more filled with floating heads, all staring at the giant one above. But this time it was a woman. Noriko? Was it her? It didn't seem quite right, but the vision was momentary. I was near collapse when I encountered that neighboring town. An old woman saw me in my haggard state and invited me in for breakfast and a nap on the spare futon. Thankfully, the ATM and phones in town worked, though no luck charging my dead phone. I got home. My family was worried, but relieved to see me. My exams had actually gone all right. The truth is, I don't know exactly what I was so afraid of. I just had this overwhelming feeling of panic. My heart was racing. I was sure it was the curse. I felt I had to go to Kisaragi, finally. And now I had gone, and I had survived. Wasn't that enough? I never had a clear picture of what happened there. I started therapy. I got a prescription. The vision stopped. For a while. I kept the heirloom. In Kisaragi, holding it had felt odd. Some part of it felt comforting, but another part of it felt wrong, like a warbling in my head when I held it. It got worse as time went by, so I put it in a box and forgot about it. I learned to cope with the sense of dread. The visions would happen infrequently over the years, but I still never got a clear picture of the giant face in the sky. It looked like something like Aunt Noriko, but colder, less like a kind aunt I knew and more menacing. I dreaded seeing her. And yet, the visions returned despite changes in my life. Even as the years went by, even when my sister got killed in that accident, even when I got married, and even when my daughter was born. I loved my baby more than anything, little Tomoko, and I felt that woman's face. Her eyes seemed to focus more intently when I held her. One day, the panic came back, impossible to ignore, so I said silent goodbyes and found that cargo train back to Kisaragi. I can't say it was to finish what I'd started. It was too late for that. It felt like Noriko needed me to find something else she'd left behind. So there's a true ending. I'm guessing you get the true ending if you get all the coins. Make Human. Haven't seen them in a while. Made with Unity. Team Zutsuu. "29 deaths. 52 out of 58 journal entries. Not bad. You have now unlocked hardcore and developer commentary modes. We hope you enjoy them. Additionally, if you lose your data and want to start these modes without beating the game again, on the title screen, just input up, up, down, down, left, right, BA. All right, that was Atama. So yeah, I enjoy that game. Difficult, but fun. What are the achievements I'm missing? Speedrun mode, any percent, hardcore, escape the forest without using the heirloom on normal or hardcore, obtained every journal entry. So we've got 4 out of 8. I might go through and get some more at some point. Difficult but fun, interesting aesthetic. I like the inspiration from both the sight jacking from Siren and Forbidden Siren and Junji Ito with the flying heads. God, what was the story where the heads came down with ropes and started hanging people? Don't remember the name of it, but fun little game. Trying to think if there's anything that I would fix. Each of the sections has its own like cool gimmick to it, which I thought was good. The pacing. I think that the pacing might be my biggest problem with it. A lot of it is like you go directly from one challenge to a different challenge. And so you're learning the path, you're figuring out where you're going. And then like at the end of those paths, there's usually like a little bit of lore. I would love it if there was like just small sections to like catch your breath and catch up on the lore and things like that, where there weren't any enemies. So you go through like the first parts where it's the town, the shanty town, and then you're going up to the residential district, and maybe that staircase there, you could have like a little room where you could read a little bit, find out about Noriko, find out about Mayu, find out about all of the stuff that's been happening before you go into the next challenge section. The puzzles, I think that all of the puzzles are fine. There wasn't anything that was super challenging. There wasn't anything that was too easy. Yeah, I think that you've done a solid job. I think that extending it a little bit, having little pockets of like breathing room, just so that the player doesn't get fatigued going from place to place, having those little pockets of like, this is what's been happening. These are the people that you're meeting. It seems like there are enough characters that you could actually kind of build out little spaces of like, this is where the what's his name, the Why can't I think of the word? These are the places where the town blacksmith, that's the word. This is the place where the town blacksmith lived. This is the place where he worked. This is the town where, or this is the part of town where the mine owner lived. This is where he worked. These are his families. This is his family. This is where the newspaper was run out of. It seems like you have enough characters that you could have these little spaces of just like hiding out in at the blacksmith's house, and you get a little bit of his journal, and you get to learn a little bit about him, and you get to learn about what he was doing when he wasn't a blacksmith. Having these little pockets of just like breathing room, the pacing, giving the players some place to like stop if they want to and come back and be able to play just on their own time. But I think that the challenges that you've put forth are good. I think that they're clever. I think that they're inventive. I think that they make sense, and I think that all of the challenges and all of the puzzles make sense within this one. Yeah, good job. Those are my thoughts. Let me know what you guys thought. Did you like this game? Would you like to see more Japanese games inspired by Siren and Junji Ito? Are there any games that you would recommend that are inspired by either Siren or Junji Ito? Any games that are like this, where it's like a one-day game that I can just run through and play for you guys? Anything like that. I'm going to get out of here. Thank you all for joining me for another night of Strange and Scary Games. I love you. I'll see you in the next video. Good night.